What's our next news story there?
Yes. So Chevy has released some very interesting stuff about the C8. Really, it's lap times and the new price of the ZR1X. The big talking point is that the ZR1 set a time of 6:57.63 around the Nurburgring.
So fast.
Yes, and the ZR1X did a 6:49.275. Which is, blisteringly fast. Anything in and around the 7-minute mark is crazy. I was just there and experienced it myself. Not a 7-minute or a sub 7-minute.
No, not a 7-minute.
Quite far off in an E46 Touring, which I'll talk about later. But this was...
The current production car record is the Black Series at 6:48. What did that do, 6:49?
6:49. Pretty amazing. So it makes it beat the Mustang GTD, which held the American record at 652.072. And the big thing is that they also released the MSRP of the ZR1X, which is $207,000, which is a lot of money, but it's a heck of a lot less than the GTD.
Or $217 if you want a convertible.
Or $217 if you want a convertible, which of course you do.
No, why would you? What are you going to try to do? Put down 649 number
so legit, though. So it's a lot of money, but these cars are so legit. That's one of the fastest cars ever around this racetrack.
207 is not that much money for one of the fastest record holding.
Now I will tell you,
it's not.
I will tell you. I erred a second ago when I said the Black Series has the record. The actual record is the AMG 1. Which did a 629. However, that doesn't count because it cost $5 million. But I will say, though, it says over here that the record was certified by a notary, which is so German. Like it's like we're not gonna believe you unless you have like a woman there with a stamp.
So that's the German way to take something incredibly exciting and make it very boring.
Okay, so
I think. Well, there are a couple more things. One is it was driven by Drew Cantle, who is their development engineer. It wasn't obviously at this kind of time, you do need to be a good driver, but it wasn't a professional, known racing driver who did this, which makes him the fastest non-pro driver ever to go around Nurburgring. Wow. It's pretty crazy. But I think the C8 we know is a wonderful platform. This just underscores American manufacturers are making some cool stuff right now, and that is an incredible time, and the engineers at GM should be very proud of that.
Yeah.
Is 711 a base C8?
No, that's the Z06. That's the Z06
that's
time.
the Z06.
Which is also, a 711 is a pretty impressive time. Did you say the Courier GT, the most recent one it did, with the new tires and suspension and a pro driver, did right around that time as well, which is insane.
Just with new tires. They won't do it with suspension. I wish they would, but they won't. But 712, it did 712.
712.
So the greatest car ever made does 712, and they do 711. Something to think about.
Something for you to think about.
I will also say it's been very fun to watch how Ford has reacted to this, because obviously the Mustang GTD is slower and 100-something thousand more expensive.
Right.
And made in Canada, so take that as you will.
Can I ask a question about the Mustang GTD?
Yeah, of course.
How did this happen?
The Mustang GTD or them being slower than a Corvette ZR1X?
Well, first off, I want to talk about the name, which we've discussed before, but not on the pod. The GTD is a diesel. Okay, they make a Golf.
No,
it is a diesel Golf. Yeah,
they make a Golf GTI, and then there's like a sporty diesel one, and it's called the GTD. So to me, that's what a GTD is. Like me and a bunch of Europeans think that's what the GTD is, right? Okay, but then also, how did this happen? Like, why did they create this? I think I was busy when it was announced, and I haven't paid enough attention to it. And then I found all these people on Instagram are like getting one or not getting one, and it's like this big deal. But it's like a $500,000 Mustang that is a crazy track car. Where was the precedent? How did this happen?
Please go ahead. Explain.
Well, we got to see the car at IMSA.
We did.
Ford has invested a lot of money into going racing, and the GTD, it was effectively a road-going version of the race car.
Okay, so they raced this car as a race car.
Yeah, yes, and it's made by Multimatic. Or partially built and developed by Multimatic, which also makes a lot of race car chassis.
Yeah, I got to see the car when it was announced at Quail.
Wow.
It is.
What else does Multimatic make, Filippo?
Oh, a few other cars back in time.
Well, they're known for their suspension.
Yeah, the Ford GT.
The new Ford GT. The new Ford GT.
New Ford GT.
My Ford GT was built in Detroit. American steel cannon, just like the R1S and the Plymouth Laser, okay? But the new Ford GT is built in Canada. And the VIN of every new Ford GT starts with words that I can't say on this podcast.
Interesting. I will also, okay, I want to go back
You're
to
look that
how
up
Ford
later,
has,
aren't you?
I want to go back to how Ford has reacted to this, which has been basically to say, Jim Farley commented on like Chevrolet's Instagram post about this, and basically like, congratulations. And then the implication from other comments is that they're going to bring the GTD back out and think that it can do notably better.
Instead of bringing the GTD back out to like try againsies, like it's like you know you lose and it's like, all right, let's do the World Series over again and see if we can just win this time. Why don't you just come out with a different car?
Oh, like the Raptor R, but lower it and like add more power so you can go faster.
No, I'm thinking like mid-engine. Like they got the mid-engine thing. What does the new Ford GT do lap Nurburgring in? You know what I mean?
The regular Ford GT? Nope. That's a good question.
All right, I'm gonna look it up.
Regardless,
Ford
it's
GT,
fun to see a Ford GM battle for Nurburgring times. Like they're both so invested in performance right now.
There's not one on Wiki. My Ford GT does it in 752, which is the same time as an M4.
Man, it's
actually slower than a Stelvio Quadrifoglio.
The fast SUV.
That's a pretty serious car, to be honest.
Such is the rate of progress. But no, to your point, like when I was a kid, I never in a million years thought that Ford with the Mustang, basically,
and the Contour SVT,
and Chevy with the Corvette would be duking it out on the Nurburgring in deep sub 7.
Yeah,
it's wild.
It's wild.
It's totally wild. And if you look at this list of the very best Nurburgring lap times, those cars are in the top, like very highest echelon top of the top. Like there's only maybe 5 cars in that area, a couple Porsches, a couple Lambos, the Mercedes AMGs, and then these guys, and not in that order. Like these guys are at the very, it's crazy.
This makes me very proud of like GM doing this. I mean, what a tremendous value, and like that's a very serious achievement that people can actually go and buy.
So that's pretty Ford cool. Comes out with a streetcar version of its Mustang GT3 car, $500,000. Chevy comes out with successive rockin' Corvettes that are setting Nürburgring lap times. And Chrysler, don't forget this, Chrysler comes out with an electric version of the Dodge Charger that plays engine noises from its bumper.
Yes.
Look, I'm not saying every American manufacturer is doing it right, but it seems that GM and Ford are.
As a potential future Corvette owner, I'm excited by this.
God.
You've been a potential future Corvette owner for 20 years, dude. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next news story.
I hope you enjoy your meetings at the future potential Corvette owner club.
It's an exciting one.
That's the end of the news.
One of the smartest apps you can have on your phone in 2025 is Upside. Upside gives you the power to earn more on the stuff you buy all the time. Whether you're filling up your tank, going out to eat, or shopping for groceries, the Upside app lets you earn cash back on every purchase. I've been using Upside a lot this summer. Every time I stop for gas or to grab a bite to eat, I open the app, claim an offer nearby, pay with my usual card, and just like that, cash back lands in my account. It's super simple. The app is free to download, and there are more than 100,000 places on it, including gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants. So you're never far from a spot where you can get cash back. I love that you can get around 8% cash back at grocery stores and restaurants. Plus, you can still use your regular credit or debit card rewards on top of that. It's like stacking savings without any extra work. Upside users are earning hundreds of dollars a year, which makes sense since the app has a 4.8 star rating on the App Store. Honestly, it's one of the easiest ways to get money back on stuff you're already buying. Download the free Upside app and use promo code CARS to get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. That's an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas using promo code CARS.